Oh my gosh. Kayla, you are just glowing and towering over me with your warmth today.
Yes, and don't forget, that's how I like to feel, the tower. I've been feeling kind of giant-ish lately in life.
And I've been feeling a little smaller, but not in a bad way. And you know what?
Yeah.
We'll get into it. Welcome to the Witching Hour.
Hello, my name is
Hello.
Kayla.
My name is Em for now, and welcome to the Witching Hour. You have found yourself in our home. This is where we live together. Um, this is a live Twitch show. We're not playing video games, but we are talking a lot. So if you're
Yeah,
into that, stay tuned. This is a uh sorry, I smoked a little bit before the show. Usually I wait until we're in the middle of it. But this
I
is
think
a
that's starting it off good. That's starting it off right. Getting the
yeah,
vibe
listen,
set
everything's
immediately.
terrible. We were just talking. Do what you got to do to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
You got to
yes,
do.
yes.
But this is a live show brought to you by the Trident Network. And the Trident Network is a really cool, just before while it's in my brain, it's a really cool organization. It's a three-pronged network. It used to be a comedy network at a very prominent theater, and now it's its own thing, and it's even better. And it has live shows, podcasts, videos, lots of cool stuff, lots of cool people. Check it out, thetridentnetwork.com. We wouldn't be here without them. So thank you to the Trident Network, and thank you to the person who runs the Trident Network who also texts this show and is our omnipotent voice, Sky Mommy, Val
Hi,
Hennigan. Hello.
Hello, hello, my sky babies. We're back.
we're back. It feels
Yeah.
so good to be at home with the people I care about the most, you know?
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Yes. We're all separated briefly. We're all back together.
Mhm.
Um, well, I kind of already, we were just talking about it, but how are you doing, Sky Mommy?
I've been better, but the things like this are the things that keep me going and give me things to look forward to, and um, just make me feel taken care of by the people I love.
Yeah. That's how I feel too. I'm having a little allergies, but I was like, I have to do the show because I need some kind of joy in my life.
Yeah. I'm very
Exactly.
much caught in the spiral of just like everything is bad. Everything in the world, everything around me is bad. It's bad. Literally every person I texted today, said some iteration of like, oh, I'm just feeling really depressed today.
Yeah.
And it's everybody. It's everybody. So it's not just you. It's all of us. We are all
Yeah.
depressed.
It's a collective emotion we're all having, which how lucky we are to be connected with people, you know what I mean?
And how lucky we are, like Val said, to be here at this show. I always look forward to this because, hey, here at the Witching Hour, we talk about our feelings. We talk about a little tarot. We talk about a little astrology. We apply it to all of our big life feelings.
Yes.
Always comes back to the feelings and ourselves and our therapists and the moon. And ultimately, that's what the show is about.
Yes, everything is so serious and everything means nothing at all here. So just remember that beautiful binary we're floating between.
This is everybody is in this mode where everything is bad. And so everyone's like, fuck it. Why don't I just blank, whatever it is that you want to do, that James
Yeah, yeah,
blank.
yeah.
So that's us doing it here today. So with that in mind, please make yourself comfortable. Grab a little water if you need it. Grab something else if you need it. We're gonna probably take a little deep breath together. Inhale some good breath, all together now. Whatever it is you're breathing in, let's all, wherever you are, take a deep breath.
Sorry, I went too fast. Went too
That's
fast.
okay. I slowed down. You were ready though. Everybody else on your own time, but together take a deep breath in.
And hold it in at the top.
Just for a second. And then breathe that out.
Ooh.
And honestly, making a sound really helps. So we'll do it one more time. Breathing in.
Deep breath in.
We'll hold it for a sec. And
Oh. And
with
with this
that
breath,
breath,
now
now we
we fly.
fly. I can hear it.
I was like, I love when I can hear the music.
It's gone, but I do kind of.
It's still going, I feel like.
It definitely is. It's fading. It's fading.
Oh, here we are. Welcome. Welcome to
Thank
our spiritual
you.
plane, everyone.
Welcome to the spiritual plane, and thank you for the stage directions from Sky Mommy. And this is where we come to think. This is where we come to honestly dissociate.
Yes, we sometimes being on Earth is too much. So here is the place where we are free for just a little bit of the troubles of our everyday lives, or we talk about how we're going to maneuver through them. Either one, safe, beautiful, perfect energy.
Totally. It's super safe. Whenever it's you're overwhelmed and you begin to dissociate, this is the physical manifestation of that. And so
Yes.
we're just here to guide you and us, we through it.
Yes.
Um,
You know what? I'm going to say really quick. Every time that we do that deep breath in, I don't know if this is like sometimes I find myself, since I am a pretty avid smoker, that ever since COVID, I mean, COVID is still happening, but ever since the big shock of it, when I take deep breaths in, sometimes I will still find myself counting to 10 to make sure that I don't have long COVID. Did y'all ever do that?
Oh,
no,
no.
is that how long you're supposed to be able to?
Yes, it was like if you can hold your breath until 10, then like you don't have like lung damage or something like that. See,
Whoa.
now I'm questioning if
I
it
just
was
did
true or
it.
not. Okay, good. Okay, good. So now you're safe. You're
I'm
in the clear,
okay.
Sky Mommy.
Well, I'm gonna do it every day now.
Yeah, I know. Okay, sorry to put that in y'all's head. That just
No,
sometimes when I'm holding it in, that's what I think about. I'm like, okay, not only am I focusing on my breath, but my lungs are good.
something I'm gonna add that to my routine because something that I do, well, not currently because I broke my foot, but I read something about this is older, maybe like 40 onwards, like get down on the ground and then get back up every
Yes.
day,
Yes.
just to make sure that you can. And I've started doing that early.
Yes.
Yep.
I feel like I have chronic back pain and I have scoliosis as well, and it's been getting worse. So I've been honestly trying to do I don't mean this as an ageist thing, but like old people workouts. You know what I mean? Where it's
Hmm.
like there's some that it's like dump the milk. You know what I mean? Like things like that. And they're supposed to just be like easy daily workouts that don't like strain your body, but make sure that you still have like flexibility and blood flow in your joints and stuff like that.
I love
Hmm.
that.
I know. So not everything has to be hard either. That's what I have to remind myself sometimes when I'm feeling so like chaotically drained of energy.
Yeah. We're all in our 30. We're all over 30 in this chat.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh
Or
yeah.
in this room or in the chat. Let us know. How old are you in the age, sex, location in the
How old
chat?
are you? Are you in the
How old
best time of
are
your
you?
life past
How old
30?
are you? What are you doing? Um,
Sex
but for real,
location.
the chat is very much our main connection to you, the audience. So hey, if you want to let us know you're there, if you are there, if you're having any questions, just
Or if you're watching the replay on YouTube, which I know thousands of you are, go ahead and drop a comment
go
on
ahead and
that.
drop a comment and we'll circle back.
Yeah.
Wow, a lot of
Um,
feelings in the club tonight. Kayla, we were both saying that we were also very depressed today. Do you want to
yeah.
speak on that at all before we?
Well, I woke up with like some allergy issues. So I feel like number one, I'm already annoyed and I'm sad. So it was just like a perfect spiral of terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I did something that I'm really proud of myself because I also have been really trying to save money because as I was in, I had a secret trip to Chicago this week just for a tiny bit. So sorry, Val, I didn't really have a lot of time there, but otherwise I
It's
would have
okay.
told you.
Don't worry about it.
But so I spent money there and then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I mean? I just had one of those moments when you get back. I needed the trip to Chicago. It was perfect. But so I did also spend money. So maybe this isn't a great story, but to buy myself a tarot reading from this tarot reader that I had been like wanting for like almost probably like a year or something now. And it was only $13. So I was kind of like, Kayla, get over yourself a little bit. So I did get the reading and it really reset my perspective. And so I am like, when I get in these moods, I am like, I'm the only person that can get myself out of it. So I did meditate and I did pull some tarot cards and it did just remind me, not in a shameful way, that it's like, so what do I commit my time to? So that's really what I've been thinking about today. And it's been like helping me kind of get out of that depression. But I'm still having allergy pain, so I'm just still just like fucking annoyed. Like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Where
Yeah.
like if one thing pissed me off, crash out. So thank God I don't work for the next few days because I also, sorry to go on this tangent, I also had to kick my first person out of the bar this weekend. So I've just been super annoyed. People are
No.
pissing me off. I know.
Ugh.
It was, and I hate the version of myself when I'm like really angry and yelling. I don't really enjoy it, but I can fucking go there. You know what I mean? So it was just challenging. It was a challenging weekend.
I'm
That
sorry.
is a lot.
But you can't, like low key, you can't come into my place of work and call me a bitch and be slamming your fist on the
Wow.
table, on the things. Oh my God. I almost am like, should I look up his name from his transaction and then like go to his job and ruin his life, you know? It was like one of those things. It's like that's how it was making me feel.
Wow.
I would say don't go to his job. I would say find him online and see if he has a
Mm.
girlfriend and then message
Oh,
girlfriends.
yeah.
Wow.
He seemed like he
Diabolical.
doesn't have one, but who?
I would
It's like
say that's
guys
the
like that are
unpopular
always the ones that
plan.
have one. You know what I mean?
It is, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be my revenge. That sucks, dude.
Oh, it sucked so bad. So I've just been really almost like I don't have to work until this weekend. I'm really lucky again. My schedule is like very flexible this week. So I am like, maybe I do just need to like, everyone's pissing me off. So what does that mean? I just have to like not rely, but like be with myself right now.
Yeah.
And then maybe I won't feel that way again, and then I can emerge back into society. But right now, no, no, no. I'm about to crash out on everyone. And I hate yelling, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate I think a lot of the work I've done has been around like reactivity and it's like, certain things I've come like to be able to recognize like the certain kind of anger that feels much deeper where I'm like, okay, I'm upset about this thing and there's also like something from before that's making
Yeah.
me extra super angry about this and
Yeah.
I'm angry about both and it's like that doesn't stop it from happening, but I feel like I'm at least able to be like, okay, I gotta take a step back before I say something I
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and that's tough. That's really
It
hard.
is. It's a tough lesson to learn. Yeah. Especially I came from a very reactive family too. So,
Same. Absolutely same. Yeah, I
ah,
was gonna say I spent the weekend with my family, and that was like really nice, but also really hard because I mentioned I broke my foot, and so like I had to like very much. It's okay being with my family if I have my own sense of autonomy, but I very much didn't.
oh, when you have to rely.
And
Mm.
I like kind of needed. They like brought this wheelchair that they had. This that. Oh, hello,
Oh, baby cat wanted to be on camera really quick.
Hi.
baby cat.
She said, I heard some people are depressed.
Look at the face. But yeah, so that was just like rough brought up and it's like I kept reminding myself through the weekend, not that it like really made it go away, but it was helpful to be aware of like I'm regressing, I'm feeling so much like I forget who it was that said like if you feel enlightened, go home with your family for the holidays.
Oh my
And
God. That sounds like actually that was a curse that somebody repeated to you.
yeah, or it's just to say that, like, if you think that you're past all of your shit, like, go back to the people that put those buttons there in the first place, and they're gonna press them. And how are you at dealing with that?
Yeah.
It's like a gauntlet.
Oh
So
my
that was
God,
like,
yeah.
I uh am like happy with the way that I talked to myself through that weekend, but it was rough, and I feel um outside of that, just like I hate that I'm stuck inside. I can't go outside. I can't do anything right now. I'm just
You feel
stuck.
like stifled
Well,
up.
yeah, and it's like the last month of summer, and I was gonna like go biking and camping, and that sucks. That just sucks.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
feeling down, but I would echo Val that this show is great, and I love you guys, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really good thing. That's a beautiful thing.
We're gonna make it through, I think.
We're gonna make it through, and you know what, Kayla and Baby Cat. Uh, wow, we are. This is gonna be a long show. We love that you're all here with us tonight.
Because we had to cry a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we are beginning our journey. That is us. We have cleared the way. And you know how else I like to prep for my little journey is I like to ground myself, ground myself with something tangible, earthly, like the Empress, tend my garden.
Yeah. Are you maybe talking about like an herb of the day?
I totally am.
That was a slick ass transition, is what I want to talk about.
Thank you. Thank you. I did improv for too many years. Um, I still do improv. I actually signed up for I'll tell you later. Um, tell us about bay leaves, Kayla. I think this was your pick today.
It was because we did miss a show, but I still think that it's relevant because we're still kind of like in the end of our Leo season time. Well, we're kind of passing that and we're going into a full or a new moon, right? A new moon on the 23rd or the 22nd. Is that
22nd.
22nd? So bay leaves is like a nice time for like manifestations. It's a very magical herb. So some of the things it's known for is to help manifest and guide future goals and can be used to help amplify those intention settings. So if you want to set some intentions, or if you're angry and depressed like us and you want to light some shit on fire, this is the perfect herb for you. So something that I would suggest you do if you want to have some kind of like tangible ritual that makes you feel like maybe grounded in all of this chaotic world energy. You can like write a wish or a manifestation, or maybe even something you want to be like letting go of or long-term goal. Write it on there with Sharpie, kind of just like sit there for a second and really like visualize yourself doing it. Think about the steps you need to take to get to that next goal, and then burn it. Light it the fuck up and say, okay, these are my wishes. This is what I want. And now I'm like gonna let the universe take it over. You know what I mean? And then you also have those steps to take so you can feel like you can walk away with that, like empowered with an action. I don't know, kind of sounds fun, right?
Totally. I've been a lot of like ritual, like I've been to some full moon nights in my
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
here in the city.
I was gonna say,
And
as the gays, how could we not be, you know?
it's always some variation of there's usually like a bay leaf thing, and it's either like writing intentions or writing things you want to let go of, and it's usually there's fire involved.
Yeah.
And then it's very satisfying, and like the smell is very satisfying. Um I was looking up like all of the like Greek mythology bays like very much in that. I know that Apollo had like a bay tree. So like very much like fits into the witchy artist kind of vibe, which
Yeah,
again was everybody that hosted a full moon night that I've been to.
exactly. And kind of like the fire is kind of like a nice little reconnection with like the end of the summer, like thanking the summer, regardless of how we feel about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cleansing burning.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh, and honestly, thinking about the smell of it, you are really right. It is a good smell.
Absolutely, yeah. I had my own full moon night, and I had like a big fire bowl that I had everybody toss their Baileys in at the same time. Amazing, incredible. It made my place smell
Yes.
incredible.
You know,
So,
and if you want to be crazy, throw it in the next time you cook rice. Cook it with rice. Very good. Also, and you can set intentions on that too and be like, this is my intention, and then I'm gonna eat it. So that's kind of like ritually too.
Whoa.
I like the eating part. I was gonna say like a simmer pot you could add it to if you're
Ooh.
like, just to like make your place smell nice. Add a couple bay leaves in there. They're great.
You know what I think about bay leaves too is like remember when people were like Chipotle has it in their rice and people were getting Chipotle and putting it online and being like, there was a leaf in my rice. They like didn't know it was bay leaves. Do y'all
I did
remember?
not see
No,
that. No.
that's so funny.
I like honestly laughed about that for probably like years. Like I'll still think about it every once in a while.
Oh my
Mm,
God.
But instead, be thankful. If you find a bay leaf in something, be thankful and think about all the intentions it can help you set and bring for you, you know?
it means something.
Yeah, exactly. And because life is as meaningful as we make it. So why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Crazy chance.
Why not?
Do a crazy dance.
Okay, I will admit I have been rewatching the Lizzie McGuire show on Disney Plus because that's how sad I've been. You know how sometimes you're just like, I need a safe show that nothing stressful that I can't handle will happen. And it's
Uh,
like I know that she ends up an Italian pop princess, so I know it's gonna end well.
mhm.
I love
We
that.
do what we must in order to survive.
Hmm.
Mhm. And of course, before you are lighting things on fire,
Yeah.
make sure that you have a safe place to light it on fire.
Yep.
Don't set off your alarms. Make sure it's not a closed room so you can still breathe. And make sure you're just
Some
not alert.
water ready to go. Have some water ready to toss it out.
Exactly, exactly. Because don't forget, people, safety
Safety
is
is
sexy.
sexy.
There we go.
Wow. Sexy hot summer.
Sexy hot summer. Kind of. It's been fine. Pretty mid.
Pretty mid. We had a pretty quiet yearning Cancer season of a summer, I
Yeah.
think. And then it
Yeah.
got like I don't know about y'all in Kentucky, but here in Chicago, then like Leo season hit, and it just has been upper 90s or just
Mm-hmm.
like above 90
No,
a
uh,
week.
the AC, I work at a brewery down here, hashtag the White Squirrel Brewery. It's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
But the AC has broken twice and it's been like in the 90s. And so we just have these huge industrial fans. It's been tough.
Yikes.
You know?
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
So I feel that.
And we just knew we're now in, we did have our, I feel like everything still feels bad, but at least we're out of Mercury was in retrograde from the 17th through the August 11th. That is within the timeline that I broke my foot, Gazoon type. Many other bad things happened politically and worldwide, but most importantly is that I broke my stupid fucking foot.
Yes, that's what the headlines have been saying to me all the
Yeah.
time.
And it's such a tiny little bone in my foot, and it hurts so much for such a tiny little bone. And it's such a
Isn't it
comfy.
our bodies are insane. And I never thought about that until I was in my 30s.
So if anybody, our bodies are insane. I think about my body so much. If anybody wants to see a super swollen foot, I found it like it's like horrifying but fascinating. And so
Actually, to
Stephanie,
see that picture, you have to join our Patreon.
you have to join our Patreon. I took so many pictures of my foot, both the night of the injury and the following days.
Oh
There's a
my God.
lot of picture evidence. So
And like I think it makes you badass. I'll say that. You slid so hard into the diamond that you broke it. That's
I
that's how strong you are.
I think I rolled it to be fair, but I was running its true to first base during a kickball intramural league that is just for fun. And I kicked the ball and then I was running and they had the ball. They were running to first and I was running to first. And I figured that I would duck and dive or slide to try and like get out of the way because they were like about to, you could peg people in kickball. So like I could see they were gonna throw
Oh
it
my
towards me and I figured I'd, almost like a death drop for kickball. And I think my cleats caught or something like that, and I just rolled forward and but the lesbian referee came up and she was like, I've never seen that happen before. And I took that as
Number
such
one.
praise. So I do feel badass, at
I
least.
think so too. I think you deserve like a picture in their Hall of Fame or something.
Thank you. They're like most confused. We've never seen this injury before.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Most
Um,
confusing.
Most confusing. I
Most
don't know. They were a
confusing,
trooper
yet
though.
badass.
Still got out.
Yeah.
Most pointless.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
we are though coming out of Mercury in retrograde. Things are okay. Technology is working. Um, Mercury is now in Leo. We're about to have the sun enter Virgo very, very soon. Um, Leo season kind of like whipped by. I don't know about you. It was very like
Yes.
hot,
Snap. It's
hot
gone.
and oof, and just gone. And especially during retrograde. And I feel like there's all this like at least like all of it was, brings you face to face with like just some unavoidable truths maybe of the moment. But then I think Virgo season is very much like, well, I know exactly what I do and don't want at least,
Yeah.
or when maybe I can't make those changes immediately, but I do like the Virgo ethic of like, just try a little bit each day towards
Yeah.
in the direction of what you want, and it doesn't, yeah, blah blah blah. So
I feel that Virgo's my sister sign. So different views on life, but same goal. So I'm always kind of like, "Ugh, what the fuck do I have to learn this Virgo season? You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't know about sister sign, but Virgo is my sister's sign, and
Ah,
Ah.
I get a lot of inspiration through her. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Beautiful. Should we do a
like,
spread about it?
should we do a sweat about it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I think like, are you leaning Oracle or Tarot?
Ooh,
Oh,
wait, did you get a new Oracle deck? Did I make that up in my head?
I received a new Oracle deck. It's the Animal Oracle. Have we done it on the? I feel like we've done it on the
We
show,
maybe
Oh, we
maybe.
did
have.
it 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm down for whatever. I have my classic deck, like the stained glass deck, or the pot tarot, or Alice in Wonderland, or
Mm.
some Oracle decks. Or if you have something you want.
It's we're entering Virgo season, which is very pragmatic and practical.
Hmm.
And so not that either tarot or oracle is either of those things, but I'd say maybe the archetypal kind of rigidness of tarot could come into play.
Yeah. Okay. Let me grab. I'll be back.
I'll be right here.
I will also be right here.
Okay, amazing. I was gonna say, I don't know if it's ever been just me and you on the show before.
Whoa.
Um,
What do you want to do?
what do you want?
Okay, don't worry. I'm already back.
I was imagining Spencer
Okay.
coming in for Kayla if you're ever sick. Okay,
I could do that.
amazing.
All right. What
I
should our question be?
do you want to do like a little 1-2,
Yeah. A little 1, 2, a little 1, 2, 3, you know?
a little double draw, and then as you're shuffling, yeah, thinking about being intentional, thinking about self-truth, mm, accepting circumstances versus changing your own like we talked, I'm very much like forced to be still and trying to I can be upset about that and I'm also trying to lean into it. I don't know if any of that was cohesive, but those are
Oh,
mine.
that was perfect. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, the first card we have is the Queen of Wands.
Hmm.
Very interesting, I think, with the things you were
Fiery.
talking about.
Hmm.
Because this is like confidence, right? And like looking towards the future and like seeing what you've done. Because Wands is about like passion. So the nurturing of your passions in life too.
It's very take charge and blazing a trail and yeah, I guess like that makes me think of like you get to design your own life to an extent and you get to make those own decisions whether relationally or otherwise like how you spend your days. I don't know what your priorities are in your life at least you get to choose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then the next card is the Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune, well,
I know in the Wheel of Fortune, I'm like, okay, hello.
very yin yang. Like I feel like Queen of Wands is very like confident, knows what she wants, is blazing forward, is doing the thing, and Wheel of Fortune to me embodies like just like the uncontrollable ups and downs of life and rolling with those punches. So I guess it was very much what I was kind of getting at.
Yeah.
Um, life is full of ups and like you kind of have to roll with it, but
Yes.
also
You,
don't, just be you do get to have some intentionality too. Yeah, trying to juggle
yeah.
those two things.
I feel like it's like you have to like know yourself and be confident in yourself and like believe in who you are and what you're doing because you can't control anything else. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like life is going to be ups and downs. So like you need to be the foundation for yourself.
Yeah, I think there's like that an inner um kind of identity you can like maintain and cultivate and like that can yeah, keeping that in the face of whatever it is like your circumstances are.
Yeah.
That is a very yeah. That's what my therapist would tell me,
Yeah,
Kayla.
exactly. I feel like it's very like, okay, like we know it's going to be hard sometimes, but you just got to get through it because like you will get through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like fucking sorry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like being disappointed and uh burnt out or jaded, like don't yeah, not stopping that from like just being in touch with your desire
Yeah.
or like knowing what it is you like. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
Good good poll,
Okay. Okay. We see you, Tarot.
Tarot. That was not bad.
Yeah. How do you feel about it, Val? The novice to tarot.
Yeah, I mean, based on what you explained, the meanings are. It seemed like it was spot on to what Em was kind of asking for or wanting to discuss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like when I'm like depressed and they're kind of like, well, yeah, you just have to believe in yourself. I'm kind of like, "Ugh, that's annoying to me."
Totally. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just like power
Yeah,
through.
Yeah, but I'm just like, yeah, I know.
no, I get it. Yeah. No, I sometimes again like this is something my therapist would tell me that would probably annoy me. She'd probably say something. It's just like, yeah, you life is this happens. That's
Yeah.
life. It happens to everybody. You can't be I'm like, okay. But
It's
not
like
to me
I,
though.
you can also only change what you can change, which is also really annoying to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we clearly got a lot out of that spread. I think we should open it up. I think we should open up the
Yes.
relationship with the audience.
Mhm.
I think we should do a community spread. What do you think?
I think I love that idea. I love being with community. I love a little freaky little spread. So let's do it.
I think we could do a freaky little hot little three-card spread. There's a lot of them. There's situation, action, outcome is one. You could do past, present, future kind of thing, or we could do our favorite, fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, Mary, kill. Oh, y'all know
This
the
is
game.
y'all know the game. This is where we get serious
This is where
because
everything else is kind of a joke. This is the most serious thing that you'll have tonight.
this is the part where you actually do have to commit. We're all like woo woo whatever, holding both, holding two ideas, but this is the only like rigid binary.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever the word for binary, but it's three,
Yes.
which
Trinary?
is
Trinary. I can't actually
binary.
obsessed with that.
That sounds like a dirty word. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Um, a trinary of fuck, marry, kill, and you have to stick with it. There's no way out of it.
Yeah. Oh my
Very
God.
rigid. And I feel like the duck I chose for this, I was trying to solve the problem of like, we're taking into consideration the attractiveness of like the qualities of the card, but it's undeniable that like physical attraction is a thing. So I tried to make all of these cards like hot, and you'll see why.
Yes, I
So,
love hot cards.
level the playing field, because this is the Gaga deck. All of these,
Ooh.
and so hopefully they're all hot, and that'll make it easier or harder to choose. And again,
Interesting.
you have to make a choice
Yeah.
and let
And
us know.
this is life or death.
Life or death. Let us know in the chat. You're fucking, marrying, killing.
Yeah. Let's ride.
That's right. The first one we have is the Chariot, and this is, of course,
Froze for a second.
just
Oh,
a
Oh.
second.
there we go.
Oh,
There we go.
yes. And if you can
Ooh.
see, this is modeled after the telephone music video. That is actually Lady Gaga and Beyonce riding away in their chariot, which is Beyonce's yellow Ferrari. I don't know, fancy car. And I think does it say Pussy Lips on it?
It says Pussy Wagon.
Pussy
Pussy Wagon.
Wagon. Thank you,
Oh yeah,
Skylar.
from like Kill Bill. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yes, okay, yes. Yes, I have.
Okay,
That's
this is good because you're kind of getting 2 for 1 with this card.
two for one. It's Bey and it's Lady Gaga. And Chariot itself is like, kind of like Queen of Wands, like very like blazing forward, very strong, very confident.
Yeah, very
Um,
balanced in body and mind.
will take care of you probably.
Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. And because between them, they have enough money to take care of you.
Totally. This is
You know
ride
what
or
I'm
die.
saying? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Feel like
But are they Beyonce and Gaga, or are they who they are in the music video?
well, they're themselves in the music video, right?
Yeah, but I feel like they're hardened criminals a little bit, fresh out of prison. Like I think like Beyonce fresh out of prison is different. You know what I mean? Like Lady Gaga fresh out of prison, she's gonna have an attitude.
I'm gonna say that the Gagas are specific to the card, and so
Okay.
the other characters are too. So I think
Okay.
this is them in the music video. Gaga's fresh out of prison, of course. Probably dumped her prison boyfriend.
Yes.
And now is with Bay. I feel like the downside of this card is I just get this feeling that they'd get very jealous, and they'd be
Yeah,
like
you see, that's what
possessive.
I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like I
yeah.
feel like they'd want a lot of very possessive. I feel like that would be the downside potentially. I don't know, but very hot.
But very hot and still lots of money, probably.
Absolutely. Second card also hot is the Hanged Man, and so
Oh, this is a good
uh,
one.
and I don't know which specific. Somebody could probably tell me like what exact music video or concert this is from.
Isn't it the VMAs?
Is it?
Is it? Is it her hanging as like the blood and stuff white outfit?
She
I
is
remember.
covered in
I
blood.
yeah, she's covered in blood in the white outfit. I forget
Yeah.
exactly what it's from, but Hanging Man imagery, very biblical imagery. Okay,
Yes.
like
And
that.
like always having like a new perspective, you know what I mean?
Totally.
Like a new
Yeah.
idea, like kind of getting us out of this depression that we've been feeling.
Absolutely. I feel like this is like she would be like the kind of partner who is good with you because you think kind of differently but very compatibly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I wouldn't like I love how your brain works because I wouldn't have thought of that.
And tying up, string, rope.
Pro- Probably a little kinky too. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that is definitely part of it too. Would always bring fresh perspectives and fresh everything.
This
Really.
is hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like the doubt is there any downside of the hangman? I mean, like
Maybe like a little pretentious, I would say, maybe.
I was gonna say, yeah, like big thinker, very might be a little passive aggressive because sometimes
Yeah.
it's like sacrifice and martyrdom is can be part of it, but that could be totally toxic and like a
Yeah,
self.
they could be using like therapy talk against you, you know what I mean?
Yes, I can see
Mm.
that with this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay, interesting. Third one, we have another Arcana, the Tower.
Oh, this is a good one
And
too. This is a
it's
good
not
deck.
one specific Gaga. It's all the like the hooded figures in this one, if you can see.
Interesting.
Yeah. So a little more chaotic, a little
Hmm.
more also exciting, also hot, kind of mysterious. I don't know if any of this
Okay.
for you, but
I
like
think,
very like relationship anarchy, I think would be this person's thing,
yeah, yeah.
getting rid of this change and like ripping it all up. I feel like this would be like a polyamorous, like relationship anarchist kind of thing, which
Or
you
to me, it's giving like also like sex club. You know what I mean?
totally, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. I think I know. I think I know what I'm gonna do. And I think I'm really taking a pretty big risk now. But that's what happens when you're depressed. You make insane choices.
Yeah, oh man. Sky Mama, do you know your answer? I feel like I'm
uh, I will give you guys some time. So I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna marry the chariot.
Okay.
I'm going to fuck the tower, and I'm going to kill the hanged man or the hanged one.
Guy mommy, that's exactly what I'm doing.
I think
Yes.
that
Really?
was my
I
answer
agree
too.
with you.
I think we all
Wow.
have the same answer. Yes.
Yes. Oh, we're all so on the same page. Obsessed.
Yeah. I think it was the therapy talk that did it for
Yeah.
probably all of us.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We said
Yeah.
we literally
Fucking
cannot live with
I
that.
don't want any of
that's the
that.
if someone is weaponizing therapy talk against you, just
You got to get out. You
Kick
just
him to
got
the
to get out.
gotta
curb.
get out.
Yep.
Kill them spiritually in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh, wow.
We're the wisest people I have ever met.
And we're all in alignment. I love that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, that was chaotic, but let's hone in on something that we can rely on that's stable and steady and always changing, but also reliable. What is this riddle
Ooh, exactly how I want to be and can't yet grasp it, you know?
and controls the tides? It's of course the moon.
There we go.
Yeah, moon is crazy. Um, this is embarrassing that I just learned recently what a luteal phase is, or at least the word for it. I knew what it
Ooh.
was, but I didn't know the word for it. And so, yeah, the moon.
The moon is crazy. Okay, and I saw a TikTok and I didn't go too deep into it, but I heard a rumor, I watched a TikTok that said that there's also going to be eclipses with this new moon in Virgo that's happening August 22nd.
Um, I know that there is an equinox coming up, right?
Yeah, because art is there an eclipse
Hmm.
up?
I heard a rumor.
Yes, there are several eclipses coming up, says NASA.
Okay.
Um, a total lunar eclipse will be visible in Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa, and parts of North and South America on September 7th through 8th. There will also be a partial solar eclipse on September 21st. but we won't be able to see that one.
Mm.
Wow,
Well,
wow, wow. Okay, so kind of like we're gonna be going through a time, I would suppose.
shifting stuff.
Yeah, so now maybe even with this new moon and Virgo that's happening is a good time to make like long-term goals or plans because the best way to get through a bumpy time is to at least have some kind of roadmap. But the beautiful thing about roadmaps is they can be flexible, but sometimes it feels more freeing when you have a plan. Maybe that's just me. I feel like very nervous when I don't have a plan. So
I
gotta
agree.
have something. You know what I mean? And
Totally.
I think I saw too, what did I write? Oh yeah. It's a good time to when you are setting intentions for goals that specifically have to do with like healing, grounding, like finding yourself solid ground, et cetera, et cetera. So a good time to kind of like slow down still because everything is so scary and fast.
Absolutely. Yeah. I was also thinking with Virgo season, the whole like, I think I'm someone who can feel like trapped by structure sometimes, but it's also like, it's very freeing in the way of like as someone who doesn't have much structure right now, it's very tough to like self-structure a whole day.
Yeah.
So it's almost like it this is okay. In my head, this is related. My friend, we were talking about how like they like to write poetry and like the having like a form, and like forms have specific rules to it.
Hmm.
And like that can seem kind of stifling or creatively, but they were kind of talking to how it was more like how did they say it? It was very poetic, of course. It being like a doorway or like a key,
Yeah.
that actually like, because like if it's like you could sit down and write anything, that could be overwhelming. But if you have like a little bit of a form, it actually kind of like activates or brings something up or like, m-
Constraints breed
encourages-
creativity.
yeah, it actually allows creativity to flow. And so I've been trying to remember that about like structure in that in my days because I'm someone who can really get into like a task avoidant or like obligation avoidant of like I don't want to feel held down or whatever. But no, it's kind of the same of like the freeing of that. So trying to remember that and general like Virgo. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna
Anytime.
say I hate to bring it back to improv too, but like you can't break the rules until you learn them, you know?
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta get in your bones. And
Yeah.
Virgo's all about the like boring kind of work that really matters.
Yeah.
Um, But yeah, just general intentionality, I think. There's this really great author, Dean Spade. He's this trans guy who wrote a couple great books. One of them is called Love in a Fucked Up World, and I'm starting to read it. And it's about like, untangling like cultural expectations. You talk about the romance myth and like, having more than just like one like the heterosexual model is like you put everything into your partner instead of like having a wide net of
Yeah.
connections and support and love, and that's kind of more of a queering of that model, like and bringing like our politics to like in being intentional in our relationships and our connections, and um it's like again can be like uncomfortable at times because there's like conflict or resolution. He talks about like, bringing something up to a friend that bothers you is actually a sign that you care about the relationship and you work through that. And so like Virgo just reminds me of like the again like boring and not always like fun things that really make everything better.
Yeah. It's like completing the cycle, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I feel like we can do it, but it feels hard, and I'm so sleepy all the time.
I was gonna say I vary. This is like in my bone. Like I am an Earth sign, but I am a Taurus, which some people call a lazy Virgo, and that's mean. But I also agree because it's the difference between my sister and I in how we do things. Like she's very Virgo. She's very and I admire that, and so trying to embody that a little bit more, maybe.
Yeah, we can all take little pieces.
I'm
Yeah.
married to a Virgo and I'm the product of a Virgo.
Mm,
Oh, so how do you feel about all of that that we've been speaking on?
yeah.
I think that my it definitely my mom is like a very, I think, textbook Virgo. But Michael is interestingly kind of like resistant to his own nature.
Mm,
Like he like fights against planning and all that stuff, but he likes it in certain contexts. But like, when he's planning a vacation or like he earlier today, our anniversary is coming up. It's Labor Day weekend, and uh he was like, I'm sending you an email with a bunch of ideas for like things we could do on the Monday that we're off work. And like he loves doing stuff like that. So it's in him, but like he fights against it. So it's kind of interesting because like then when I try to plan or I try to organize something, he's often like kind of bristling at it because like I think he like both wants to do it and also like doesn't at the same time. It's very interesting.
Yes, I wonder what his like other parts of his chart are too. Like
Yeah,
I
I'd
wonder
be
if even
interested.
if that is his like rising sign, I wonder if it like opposes something else, like his Saturn or something like that.
Definitely would make sense if it did.
People are so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Wow.
For
Well, we somehow managed to. I thought this was going to be like a 2 hour ordeal. Somehow, I think
I think
we really tightened it up in the format. We really, and that
we
shows,
always make it work. We
and that's
always
We're
make it work.
professionals here at the Witchy
that's
Yeah.
our
Hour.
improv. That's our improv training of just having that, that more macro view of like the show as a whole. And we were like,
Yeah.
okay, we
Mm-hmm.
know what we need in this moment. Um, and in this moment, it's time to close the circle.
Oh, at
Wow.
this wow, I can't believe we made it. I'm so proud of you, me, us.
Us.
Yeah.
I am but your humble sidekick in this episode, and I'm so happy I wouldn't be anywhere else
I
this evening.
wouldn't be anywhere else in the world ever. Oh my God, what joy, what blush has come back to my cheeks, you know?
Incredible. Friends, let's all take another deep breath just to ground ourselves back in, back as we leave space. Let's all take a deep breath in out.
Maybe just for depression time's sake, one more little breath in.
And
And with
then
whatever sound sounds powerful to you, let it out. Whoo-hoo. That was my noise that I chose to make.
and when it felt right to you in the moment, and
It
then
did.
for you.
Thank thank
Well, thank you everybody for joining us, and thank you to the elements for their assistance this evening. We'd like to give our respects to our chosen deity for this session, Orville Peck, who it's been a second now, but he wrapped up an amazing, I heard, run on
Yes,
Broadway.
I've seen the illegal
I've
TikTok.
seen the clips. He
Good.
looks incredible.
Yeah.
Shows that he's a performer who can do anything he wants if he puts himself out
Anything.
there. Truly, yeah, the gay cowboy of our goddamn dreams.
Man, and in order to ground ourselves, we encourage people to go ahead and stretch, take a few little breaths, feel your feet on the ground in this earthly form that you're in. Take a drink of water, and I guess take whatever means things that, oh my God, take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest because it's all made up.
All made up. All right, we'll see you next time. Everybody stay alive. Do whatever you got to do, but be nice to yourself.
Yes.
See you next time.
Goodbye.